Hey guys. So we got an unexpected Tokyo Revengers Manga chapter 251 leak alongside the Kanto Manji gang illustration and Mikey and Takemichi on the cover of Weekly Shonen Magazine 22. For this chapter, we see the battle between Inupi, Wakasa, and Benkei, which Kokonoi joined. We finally see Hanma, after we all thought he went home. And lastly we see Pachin vs Mikey. Tokyo Revengers Manga chapter 251 is titled Get Out of Hand. Before we start the video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to be notified when a new video drops. This chapter seems really interesting. Without further ado, let's get down to the video. From the previous chapters, we are still in the battle of Tokyo Manji Gang versus Kanto Manji Gang. Tokyo Manji Gang is currently leading in the fight as half of Kanto Manji executive have been defeated by Tokyo Manji captains and vice captain. From the last chapter 250, we see a preview on Takemichi and Kikucho battle, where Takemichi is still standing tall facing Kikucho with everything he got. Kikucho seemed annoyed because Takemichi is still fighting and doesn't want to give up. We also see the defeat of the great Shion Mataram, who was defeated by Akin with one punch to the jaw after all the boasting. From the leaked chapter, we finally see Mikey, who was still watching the battle from above without participating in it. And Hanma, who we all thought left the battlefield because this is the first time he is shown since the beginning of the battle. We see Hanma with Mikey. Mikey is sitting, while Hanma is standing. Mikey turns and tells Hanma to clean up this mess and Hanma replies with, "Roger." Hanma removed his face mask and smiled. We all know Hanma enjoys fighting more than anything. In his character book, his favorite place is within a fight. Next we see Mitsaya and Hakai after they have finished clearing the Hitani brothers. They are still in full strength. We also see Chifiyu and Akin. Chifiyu supports Akin because he is very tired and probably can't stand on his own. Hanma goes down and said to them, "Hey, you guys failed to die, come play with me." So, Mikey literally sent Hanma to defeat the remaining Tokyo Revengers captains that cleared their fight. And it seems we have a matchup between Mitsaya, Hakai, Akin, Chifiyu versus Hanma. It's unsure if the four of them will fight Hanma alone because Tokyo Manji, according to Mitsaya, doesn't use dirty tricks. Next, we see the battle between the Black Dragon members, Wakasa and Inupi and the recently joined Benkei. From the previous chapter, it was revealed that Wakasa doesn't know or care about him being in Kanto Manji gang, which means Benkei is probably the one who brought the idea of the dynamic duo joining Kanto Manji gang. For now, the reason is unknown. He joined the fight between Wakasa and Inupi. He knocked Inupi down with a slap and said he is not as sweet as Wakasa, leaving Inupi no choice but to face the two powerhouse. From the leaked, we see Inupi getting beat up by Wakasa and Benkei. Benkei punched him and Wakasa kicked him. Inupi could not fight back because it is an unfair battle. Kokonoi watched the battle from the sideway. Inupi challenged him first, but he refused because he doesn't want to fight him. Kokonoi have been worried about Inupi since the beginning of this fight with Wakasa. He looked worried when he see Inupi getting beat up by Wakasa and Benkei. Inupi asks Kokonoi to help him, but Koko looks hesitant because they are supposed to be enemies. They are in a battle between their gangs. Kokonoi sees a vision of Kane, Inupi's sister, smiling at him, and everything went blank. He remembers Akane's words, and Kokonoi charged at the unsuspecting Benkei, while Inupi looked surprised. Koko beats Benkei until he faints. Akane says, "Come on, live as you like and thank you." And Kokonoi replies with, "I see, I've been stubborn for a long time. Akane appearance made me remember that Tokyo Revengers has some supernatural elements in it." I knew Kokonoi will help Inupi from the start because they are really close, even closer than they were in the Tenjiku arc. So in the next chapter, we may see the battle between the Black Dragon dynamic duo Benkei, if he wakes up, in Wakasa and the childhood friends and former Black Dragon leaders Inupi and Kokonoi. Next, we see the matchup between Pachin and Mikey. Pachin climbed up to where Mikey was observing the battle. He said to Mikey, "Is it fun to watch from the top?" Mikey turned and saw him. We see dark impulse lines on his face. Pachin said, "I am the one who will deal with you." And we see a matchup between the 3rd Division Captain, Haruki Hayashida, versus the president of Kanto Manji Gang, Manjiro Seno. I am scared for Pachin. There is probably a reason Mikey decided to sit out of this battle. But let's anticipate the next chapter in the upcoming battles.